preparing to stream. Okay, we're live. Hi, everybody.
Okay. Is our screen split or on one thing? Welcome, nice to see you and thank you for joining. We're just trying to get some technical bits and pieces done in the background. As you can see, I've got Ruth with me, who's my eldest sister. Hopefully most of you should know who she is by now. If not, Ruth can be found over at Artful Stampin' and we'll share her channel later. So we're testing out this Zoom facility of being able to have two people on one screen, which will be great. It has its advantages. So welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I'm going to be working with the paper pumpkin that we have available to us here in the UK and Europe, a special edition. Paper pumpkin is not normally available to us. It's usually only available in North America, and it's come over to us here in Europe, so we get to have a play. It's basically a subscription box and it's a craft kit with all the bits and pieces you need to get ready to make a set of 8 cards. But the great thing about it is once you've got the kit, you've got the stamps there to be able to use that for other projects. And the idea is to show you what else you can do with them. So in a minute, I'm going to turn my camera over. Now, last week, I promised that I was going to make sure that I did my giveaway for my cards. So I think I'll do that first before I forget. So if you win one of the cards, then please message me later. So welcome to those joining. I've just got my other device set up now so I can see comments. So let's do the turn you round. That's probably the best thing to do first. And then, oh, how do I, oh, there you go. I couldn't see the turn the camera button. There we, oh, no, he's gone back again. Okay, let me just see what you can see. I've got my wire training across the desk. Okay, so these were the ones I made last week, and I asked you to comment after the video for your chance to win one of these cards. So if you've let me know which one it was that you wanted, I've put the video in here. I think I've just, get YouTube comments first. So there's 12 comments on that particular one. Press that. I'm hoping this is gonna, and Michelle DeVore. Oh, she, Michelle, I knew this would happen. Michelle commented on my earrings that I was wearing last week, which was some bird earrings. But Michelle, I will give you a chance to win. If you see this video, you've got a week to reply. If not, I will redo the draw. But congratulations to Michelle. You can choose a card. Now it's in this order, 1, 2 or 3. So if you can just let me know which one you'd like and your postal address, and I can get that sent off to you. So let's see if I can call up my other screen. Okay, so very quick look at the paper pumpkin kit in the hope that you've already seen what's inside. It comes in this lovely sturdy red box, and it gives you excuse me, the leaflet to show you how to make up the kit with the fancy schmancy envelopes also. So I've kind of had a rummage in the kit already, hence it's a little bit all over the place. But we've got 3 different languages on here, which are actually translated on another sheet of paper that I've buried. So we've got English, French and German. Then you've got some paper flowers that you just pop out of the outline bit of paper, some embossed, it looks like cable knit, which is fun. And then you've got this beautiful gold pre-embossed cards on like a crumb cake colour. But the great thing is inside it is white, so you know you don't have to try writing on that surface. It is white inside, which is great. You get these sticky dimensionals. I love the envelopes, they're so luxurious. Lovely bit of envelope there with, and I know that some people in their projects have taken the envelopes apart to use as well. You get matching twine, which matches the colour of the Stampin' Up colours. This is cherry cobbler, hence that is cherry cobbler on my hand, not anything else. You even get a little ink spot. So if you're very new to crafting, this is such a fantastic kit for beginners, because if you don't have any ink at all, you actually get this little ink spot with it, which is just jade, and it's a little ink pad. You get these little banners and bigger banners that you, like I say, you just pop them out like that. But I've been popping some out already. And it's got some stitching detail, which is nice. So they thought about the little things, which is great. And then here the leaflet to tell you the translation. Now, when you get this box, it will not look like this. It's beautifully wrapped in tissue paper. So I wanted to show you maybe a quick card alternative using the kit, but then also go on to show you some other ideas with using the stamp set itself. So let me just put that aside for a second. I might grab out some of the twine. So Ruth's just in the background doing some busy work. That's what we say at work. Mrs. Howard's just doing some busy work. So she's just sharing it onto my social media for me, and then she'll come on in a minute and do some chatting. So Ruth has also got this paper pumpkin kit and was going to go live on her channel to do something similar but different. So I'm just going to switch my other light on for some better lighting. Okay, so I'm going to move this aside. So with the card, you get both alternatives of the gold stripes going horizontal and landscape. So for this one, I think I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to do a simple layout. So like I said, the leaflets are just one way, but I'm going to go a little bit off piste and just do my own thing. So I'm going to do a nice simple card sticking down. So what you need, a bit of glue. Now this is what I want to say to you. With the embossed paper that you get in this, you can choose whatever side you prefer. So this is embossed and this is debossed. Not the letter M and the letter D, but you know, as in embossed and debossed. Anyway, so I think I prefer this side because you can actually see more details. I'm going to use this. I can see people hopping on, and we'll say hello to you all in a minute. Ruth has been my assistant today. It's just what you need in a craft room. You need like a little sidekick, little buddy to just do all the replying to comments and the passing you the bits and pieces you need. Now I'm going to see, oh, can I zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in. I'll just bring my phone to you and try and work around it. Right, so I thought I'd like the word peace going down the middle, then just literally a couple of flowers, keeping this really just a simple layout basically. But I wanted to add some twine, you know, I'm simple, but we're going to add a bit of twine to the mix. So let's just grab out some glue dottage. And I'm going to just simply wrap it round 3 fingers about 3 times. Actually, you're not going to get glue dots in your kit, so I'm going to move that aside. But what you do get is these dimensionals. So holding my twine together, I'm just going to stick that on the dimensional so that I can stick it behind here, like so. Oh, Cindy says she's got her paper pumpkin and she's playing along. Right, sorry, but I'm going to have to move you out of the way a little bit because I can't see what I'm doing otherwise. Now I'm just going to splay these loops out ever so slightly.
Esther, did you
So
not
you get
get
a
those
nice,
little
might look like,
dotty things, the glue dot things?
oh, I got the little, of course I did. Yes, I did get those little glue dots. Where are you? They got tucked at the front of my box and I noticed, there we go. Thank you, Ruth. We do get little glue dots. So you don't even need glue. They've thought about everything. It's great. So these boxes are very popular here in the UK. They're getting snapped up and they're already getting close to selling out. So please don't wait. Don't think twice. Get a move on. I am thinking about putting in an order. So please get in touch with me if you'd like not only your paper pumpkin, but maybe you've got to start thinking about Christmas away. But we stamp you need to get your order in by the 9th of December, is what they've recommended. So make sure you do that. And I'm going to, this point is a nice point to show you my special leaflet I've designed. Just like that, eh? It's as if it was planned. This is all about wish lists. The wish lists are fantastic for, well, let's face it, for anybody, for those people who are difficult to buy for, and for us crafters. So let's talk you through my special list while I'm here. Would you like Stampin' Up! Gifts for Christmas? Have you been naughty or nice? So let's follow the nice one first. So if you've been nice, you write your wish list with me, our creations at Gmail. Let me know the item number and the item and how much it costs. So just write a list how you normally would on paper, but you're just emailing it to me, okay? Have you let your friends and family know? There's no point just sending me a list. You've got to actually do a bit of work and let people just say, email Esther for my list. Easy peasy. Done that? Great. Next, I'll place the order, and they obviously place the order with me and pay up. And we sort all that out in the background. Then I will get said order. I love saying that. Get said order in the post, or arrange a collection if you're local. Sort it out all COVID friendly and all that business. And then you get special Happy Christmas mail. Spread the word now to avoid disappointing Christmas presents. Easy as that. If you've been naughty, you've got to buy someone else a Stampin' Up! Gift, and they get it all rather than you. So yes, do consider joining my wish list scheme by emailing me and letting me know. But also you've got to spread the word and say to people, hey, do you know what? I'd really like some craft stuff. So rather than any old craft stuff from, actually I won't name names. Let's if you want specific things from Stampin' Up, you know, that way is a win-win. They're not wasting their money. You get what you want. Happy Christmas all around, right? So back to my paper pumpkin alternative card. Here we go. There.
Plus, you get something to
Can I
do on
just say-
Christmas afternoon, Esther. Did you hear me?
Doing what on Christmas afternoon?
I said, you know, when you open your Christmas presents, you've got something to
Yes,
do on Christmas afternoon with your new stuff.
Yeah. When everyone's sitting there eating chocolates, we could do something calorie free.
Exactly.
Anna says that she's a little angel. Well, in that case, you might want to think about writing a wish list with me then, Anna. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to say a big hello. Hi, Helen and Monica, Melanie, Anna, Vicky, Audrey, Jeannie, Ruth, Navarana, Delinda, Melanie, Janice, Christine, Cindy, Julie, welcome. Have you been on before? Hilda, nice to see you, Hilda. Delinda, I think that's everybody. Right, I'm just literally putting dots of glue. Now, you don't need to use wet glue. You could probably use those glue dots that came with it. But because I got this on hand, it's just a bit easier to use.
Hi, Hilda. I haven't seen Hilda for ages.
Isn't that pretty? Really simple and easy. Now, I'm just going to show you a couple of other bits that you can do with the kit, should you choose so, if you've got more in your craft room. So, using the piece of embossing and a blending brush, this is where I've lost my ink pad, there you are. You can obviously colour in your pieces of paper. So this is a non-Stampin' Up! One, but they are coming to us in the new year, just to say. So I'm just going to brush on some colour because this then highlights that lovely pattern underneath. And I'm going to go for a bit of an ombre effect. So we want a pinky middle, going up lighter, and then... Hi there, Gayleen. I'm late again, she says. Well, I hope you've got a jolly good excuse. Welcome, Carol. There we go. So that's how you do ombre. Basically darker at the bottom and then just keep rubbing and it gets light at the top, and that gives you that, oh look, it's all Christmassy. How beautiful. Right, so what can we do with this, I hear you say? Well, my friends, there's lots you can do. I'm going to find another one of my sentiments. Let's grab out, oh, the two what I could do is pop out one of these. I've not used the wreath yet. Now, using the wreath, there is a right and a wrong way of doing this, and you've got to work out where the leaves fit on the wreath and all that stuff, which I've not thought about before I've come on, so I'm just going to keep twisting to see if I can find the gap. I should have really marked it first, shouldn't I? So I'm guessing that this stamp fits where the, oh, nearly. Oh, I don't know. I should have sorted this out before I came on. I know there's a certain technique so that you fit your berries basically inside. I think I found, just when I think I found it, it kind of moves. So, oh well, do you know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. I've got a few others anyway. So I'm just going to ink up my ink. I'm having doubts now. Oh well, do you know what? There's enough. I'll do it another time. I'm just going to get it inked up. There you go. That wasn't half bad, actually, considering I'm just going to whack it down. There are demonstrators that will show you how to actually do that. Put it in the right spot. So we can put a wreath on here like that. That'd look pretty. I think we could pop that up. And we've got the word love here, which can hang across our wreath. You could even do like a little loop. Oh, we could loop it behind. Or we could do some double bows. Oh, so much we could do. Once you get a bit of craft stuff to play with. I'm into my double bows at the moment, she says. Right, let's try that again. At least I don't have my plaster on now. Got in the way of my bow finger earlier. There we are. Nice little double bow action happening. Oh, cute. Look at that, it just makes it. Right, let's use those little sticky dots that were on my desk just a second ago. Can you guys see all right? I feel like I'm miles away, but I can't actually zoom in. Ruth's been a bit quiet. Do you think she's playing with her kit? Are you playing with yours now, Ruth?
No, I'm sometimes the connection from Zoom goes out a little bit, so people are having some problems with it glitching, but I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. So,
is it the Zoom glitchy connection?
yeah.
It probably doesn't help that you're on as well.
Well, I'm on Zoom and I'm streaming to YouTube, aren't I? So I'm doing two things at once.
So it's going through now. We don't need all this glued up, so we're just gonna glue two sides. Hopefully it'll come back if it goes. Usually does. You just got to be a bit patient with the interweb. Right, so I'm stuck underneath L and E so that it just, you don't need to do the middle bit. I'm a little bit on the lopsided side, but do you know what? It's real life and all that around here. Okay. Let's add some dimensionals. So Ruth and I popped on earlier, I was saying that these dimensionals you get in the kit are slightly thicker than we get in our in the normal catalogue. So it just gives it an extra pop of dimension. So let's go the opposite way. So obviously with these cards also, you can do a landscape. You don't have to wait. I'm just thinking if I want to put anything else. Oh, I could put a banner. So it comes with these gold banners as well. Sorry, I know it's a bit shiny, isn't it? Now, in order, if you really wanted to stretch your banner, you can chop it in the middle and we can even extend it out longer. Or if you wanted to put two banners in the same spot. So like, for example, if I wanted it coming from underneath, you can, you can cut it. There's no, no rules or regs. Or if you just wanted a little label, you can stick it at the side. But for the sake of this, because I still want to show you something else, I'm going to just stick it as is. So just by adding a touch of extra colour, we've changed it up slightly. Now, the other thing I'd be tempted to do is actually add on some gems. If I was to step the card up again, I always work at an angle. There we go. You could add red gems for the berries, or I'm fancying those lovely gold gilded ones. Oh, sorry that the reception's no good, Carol. It's very frustrating when it's no good. Can everyone just let us know? I tell you what, rather than let us know the bad news, can you let us know if it's fine for you? If the reception's good. So these little gold gild just to add a next thing. You might as well use them. That's what they're there for. There you go. That's another pretty alternative. How quick was that? Nice and easy. And there's my super simple one, if you'd like something a bit plainer. Okay, right, so that was a couple of alternatives. And now, ladies and gents, right, I can see everyone, a couple of people are saying it's fine, so that's good. I will carry on regardless. Right, so this time, now I'm trying to decide what to do first. I think it's probably best if I do this first. So I wanted to do some wreaths, but I wanted also enough space to put some other things. So I'm being careful not to go off the page because I want to turn it and stamp again. So I'm just trying to think about where to start. And every time I pause, I end up inking up my ink pad again. Did you notice? So I'm going to press that down, lift it up carefully, and then swivel slightly to push down again. So you've got this double impression there. So you've got the nice strong colour, but then you've got also that impression that there are some leaves behind it. So stamp down, press in the centre of your block, keep it nice and straight, lift up, twist and down. 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then let's go over here. So I am leaving great big gaps, as I said, because I do want to add some other things on here, which I'll show you. So basically what I'm doing is I'm stamping all over one sheet to create my own background paper, and then it's up to you what you do with that paper. It could be chopped down to be made into other things. Now I've got to be careful because I stamped off the sheet. Can you see that ink there? That's going to go on my paper if I'm not careful. So I'm just going to turn the stamp round so I don't get a line on my paper. I think I'll just do a little bit in this corner. And then let's just do a little bit off here as well. And then maybe a little bit down there. Okay, Ruth, do you know what you've got planned for your paper pumpkin tonight?
Well, I'm thinking of ways in which to stretch the card base and cutting some shapes out of the card base and then using a different using some soft sea foam as a card base, and then using the paper pumpkin card base as a matting layer. And maybe
That'd
cut
be
out
nice
some
to
leaves.
use it. Yeah. Nice to see it in a different colour.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have left that little dot in. Right. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to leave space for the flower. I had it all, look, I had the masks next to me all ready to go. And I'd gone and did it, didn't I? I'm going to have to save that for another video. I was thinking about too many things. Okay, so I will use the flower, but I'm not going to use it. I wanted to have it sitting in there, but I can't now because I don't want to go over all my stamping. So you know what I'm going to do? We'll come back to him in a minute. The next thing I want to show you is the fact that you can use your off-cut pieces. Now, you do have to be a little bit, what's the word, prepared, and you want to be covering everything there is around the word that you're using, because it's so easy for it to go out of the lines and you end up with bits on your paper that you really don't want there. So post-it note galore, and then you can use it as a stencil, which is fun if it will cooperate. Come on, there we go. Right, so I was thinking of the words love, joy and peace on here, but I'm going to go slightly off the page to make it look a little bit more organic and, what's the word, like a print basically. So I'm going to come in at the bottom first. I'm going to work my way up a little bit, so then I can even have an ombre word. Let's have a look. Can I get it? Ooh, I like it. So I want to fit in joy, peace. Let's maybe move down here a bit. It's got a nice, if you go side to side, you get a nice ombre, 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 and then maybe one down here. How fun is that? Look, you can make your own paper. And I'm going to, oh, am I? No, I'm not. I was going to say I was going to overlap slightly with the wreath. I'm going to avoid it. There we go, lots of colour on there. Love, love, love. Now, I have actually cut out some words earlier, and I've there is a joy stamp, and I've embossed that in gold and cut around it on some crumb cake. So I might actually use that as my joy writing. And then I'm thinking now whether to use another colour for my piece. I was going to use red. Let's have a look. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to stick to the plan. I wonder whether to use the word joy now. So you might think this is a bit fiddly, but you've got to remember that you can actually get quite a lot of projects out of this once you've covered your paper. You're not spent all that time on one thing. It's going to be at least 4 things. Right, I'm going to leave a gap for peace and put for joy rather. Stick peace over here. Love, joy. Put a bit of peace in between here. cover up my little boo-boo. See, there you go. That's what you get if you're not careful with your Post-it note, but that's okay. I did it to show you what not to do. Oh, I've got a double piece. Love a bit of double piece, don't we? And look, my inky fingers have come into play over here as well. So because you are doing it on foil, remember it will, you know, be careful your ink doesn't smudge. So might as well do the joy. Let's do joy, love. Now this might be a little bit more tricky because the word is wrapped up inside here. Oh, I didn't see that bit down there. Running out of Post-it notes. Feel free to ask any questions. Went away. Let us know if this is your first time here. It's always nice to have new people joining. Oh yeah, it smudged a tiny bit, but I like it. I could do this all day. It's so therapeutic. Just sit, create, make, experiment, try, fail sometimes. Oh dear. And that's okay. That's all part and parcel of the process. Sometimes it happens live, sometimes it happens off screen, just depends. So nice blocky writing in the background. Okay, that was fun. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my bold flowers. Where's my stamp gone? Just going to have a look because I could do with some more green. So, what size block do we need? Everything's taken up. D block. I'm just going to put a bit more green in here. I am wondering, actually, do you know what? I'm going to introduce a neutral colour. I think I'll bring on Crumb Cake, stick to the coloured palette of the kit and find my Crumb Cake. Oh, gone and done a right old smudge over here. What is with me and smudging today? It's just a occupational hazard. Okay. It's okay, we craft on. So in between here and just slightly overlapping, I am going to introduce this sentiment to help to break up the background a bit. And then hopefully your focus isn't on the smudges. I think I might have to bring out a stencil just to stencil over those bits. It's quite big and bold, isn't it? Okay, Ruth, are you keeping up with the comments? Or are you busy doing your own thing?
I'm trying to. I just remembered I didn't share on your Facebook group. I shared on your page, so I'm just doing that now.
All right. So I've put her to work, that's why.
Oh, I
She
did
can't
share it earlier.
multitask.
Hold on a sec.
Hi, Ellen. Nice of you to lovely, Nurse. I hardly get to see you. Right, popping in some flowers. Oh, this is nice. So starting to fill in some gaps where the flowers could go. Let's just cover up that big boo-boo there. Don't worry if it overlaps, that's okay. You don't mind a bit of overlapping. Okay, I think maybe just one little one up there. Right, so now I'm just going to use the ink that is on my stamp and rub it off to save wasting it, and I'm just going to give the flowers a bit of treatment. I've got nice red polka dots on my page. Okay. So let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, I missed out on these little dots. How could we? How very could we? Well, they're supposed to be berries, but if you look at my paper, there's one colour that's lacking, not a lot of green. So this is where we introduce the colour back in. And I'm going to use this little green berries just to add a bit of something. Just breaks up that colour a bit and adds a bit more green to the mix. Oh, these berries are so cute. They've got a little shine on them as well. Very cute. Right, I'm going to cover up that boo-boo a little bit. So don't forget to go to the edge of your paper. If it gets chopped, people are going to see it. Feel the need for something around here. Take a step back, have a look. Come on back in. Any more for any more? No, I think we're good. We might just have a little bit down there. Okay. Let's have a look what we've got. So I think I'm happy with that. Now remember, once this gets chopped down, you're not going to see the whole thing. I quite like the look of the whole thing as it is at the moment. I've not used my extra pieces yet, but I can stick those back into the wreaths if I want to. I'm going to take a quick photo and I'm going to chop this down, I think. How am I doing on the old time? Ruth, did you want to come on in 10 minutes? She's busy. I'm just going to, a photo within a photo. There we go.
Yeah, that's fine. Just carry on.
Carry on, keep calm, keep crafting and carry on. Just going to call you back up so I can see what's going on in the world. Catch up, dear, catch up. Right. Now, if you think that I'm not catching your comments or saying it late, it's because we are doing this through Zoom, that the comments are delayed. So
I've
just
split our screen now so they can see me as well.
Okie dokes. Right, I'm just going to move my stuff. Right, nice and easy way of cutting down your paper is actually just cut it in 4. Cut it down to quarters. And because my one sheet wand is all over, I think this, I mean, yes, you could cut it in a a strip, but I'm feeling the need to get 4 out of this after the time that you spent watching me cutting it, not cutting, colouring it all in. Oh, that first chop is always the hardest. But it's okay, just don't look. Oh, do you know what? If you have trouble cutting things, do this. Just turn it over, don't look at it. Then you can't see what you're cutting. And it makes it less painful. Oh dear. Oh no, I need this now. So look, when we chop it down, you get 4 pieces, almost identical, but they're different. Nice set of triplets. No, what is it? Quadruplets.
Mm-hmm. Look,
Turn
put
it
it over.
around quickly. Oh, what? Am I off screen? So 3 7/8. Oh no, that's not right. 5 5/8. I was like, whoa, that's a lot. Huh? What's going on here? 5 and.
What are you trying to do?
Did I chop it?
Yeah, you did.
I'm trying to cut it down to my measurements.
Cut 5 millimeters off.
It went. I follow my little guide at the top. So I do 3 7/8 by 5 5/8 because it gives me a nice border then. I like my borders. We watched Shrek the other day. I like your boulder. This is a nice boulder. Oh dear. Where's it gone now? It keeps disappearing. My measurement keeps going. There you are. I have it and then it disappears. Okay. So what I won't do is totally complete all these. I think I'll just show you what it looks like on a bit of cardstock. And then Ruth can come on and do her thing. Now, oh, not got any Just Jade cut, have I? Sorry, folks. Sorry for the delay. Oh, am I down to my last piece of Just Jade? Oh, I am as well. So we've got Just Jade and Cherry Cobbler was the colours sponsoring today's cards. Just check if I've got any Cherry Cobbler. Trouble with having this lovely system here is that you tend to use the cards up and not actually replace them. I have got stickers up here, Helen, actually, yeah. But I just having a bit of a, you can't see it because they're clear stickers, but I was having a bit of a funny 5 minutes of trying to find the measurements. So once you mount this onto your card, it's amazing how much it pops and brings the whole card together, makes it look really different. So welcome if you're new to my channel. I might have said that already, but I'm going to say it again because you might have joined the broadcast during this session. In order to catch me live and to keep up to date with my videos, you can subscribe to my channel. And it's the magic bell is what you want. I've gone and done that one wrong as well, never mind. And if you click on the bell, it actually gives you, I think, 3 different options. So if you want to get notifications of videos, lives and premieres, you need to kind of hit the all button. That's the one we're aiming for, the all button. Oh, look, it's amazing. It's amazing what happens when you pop it onto a piece of card. Brings it to life, methinks. Jeannie says, Esther, that would also make beautiful wrapping paper as well as gorgeous cards. You'd be there forever, Jeannie. You wouldn't want anyone to open your present. You're like, no, you can't open that.
Yeah.
I've just spent 40 minutes decorating that.
Don't rip the paper.
Yeah, what do you do? Don't rip the paper. You have to recycle it and use it somewhere else. So I would suggest, I mean, I've made some wrapping, but in fact, I could show you now. Let's show you now.
You'd make a nice bag, and then that way it wouldn't get ripped, Jeannie.
Yeah. So a bit of a sneak peek because it's on CD8, but if you do wrapping paper, you can just get simple brown packing paper and stamp it all over, and maybe do 1 or 2 designs. That's nice and that's nice and quick and easy to do. So and it may, you get unique packaging that way as well. So right, so what I would do probably next is, this is where I might bring on my little words, find somewhere for the word joy to go that I've cut earlier, I've not used yet, and I've even got a flower that I cut out earlier to show you that you can layer your flowers or even mask it. But if you wanted to pop that flower up, you can stamp this image but in 2 different colours. Yes, you got to fussy cut it, but that's okay. Sometimes if you're nice and calm and patient, it's quite therapeutic to do that. So you can lay that over a spot that you've done already, or make it a focal point on your card. Look, you can even cover up one that you've stamped like that. It's up to you. It's just an idea. I'm not going to stick it down right now. It's just to say to you, that's what you can do. There, so that's what I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching along, and I hope it's inspired you to go and get creative. And you can shop for this paper pumpkin kit and the other bits that I've used tonight at my online shop, stampingstarcreations.co.uk. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me. And I'm going to give away one of these cards. So in order for you to be in with the winnings, you've got to comment after the video. No good just commenting now. You've got to comment afterwards and give me a thumbs up. And I'll do a draw next week. So let me just quickly show my face, just in case, in doubt who I am. And then we're going to do what now? Do we go over to your channel?
Well, what we're going to do is we'll stop broadcasting on here. We'll stay. You and I will stay on Zoom, and then we'll go over to mine. But I'll need to add my other camera because I'm on the laptop having to do all this. So I might go and kick
we'll give you
children off the internet.
So I'll give you a few minutes to get sorted. In fact, I know you can't go now.
Ready, so I can go live now.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
So if you're not familiar with my channel, please go over to Artful Stamping. Artful Stamping on YouTube, not Artful Stamping.
There we go. I've just put it in the comments. Cindy says enough gold paper edges and I'll be able to punch out stars. Yes, you could. There is some nice gold edging on that gold paper, so you could use the extra little bits to cut some more stuff out. Christine says, have you tried spritzing over these DIY stencils? Does it work without seepage occurring? I've not tried, but I imagine because, oh no, mind you, it's got like a glossy backing on them, but because the stencil so would leak through if you're using liquids, but it's always things are always worth a try and to give it a go. Deborah says Ruth is teacher's pet today. Did she bring an apple? Thank you for all your comments. Sorry if I've missed anything. Do ask any questions after the live if there's anything I haven't covered that you want to know. I am over on Facebook as well if you'd like to follow me over on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram and obviously here on YouTube. And you can share this video out to friends and family. It's just a way of being able to connect with new people and showing people what you can do with little supplies. I say little supplies, it does grow, just warning you. And don't forget my wish list. That's all I'm going to say for now. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, let's hop over to Ruth's channel and see. That's it. That's it. Spread the word now to avoid disappointing presents. It's going to be my slogan. Thank you so much, everybody. It's great to see you. I'll be back next week for some more stamping. Keep safe, keep well. Bye.